Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Connie and this channel is all about plants. So you're probably surprised that I'm already back with another haul video, but I just bought a new plant that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So the name of this plant is an Aglaonema Spathonema. And I found it at Lowe's. It's part of the Costa Farms Trending Tropicals line. It was $19.98. I actually bought two of them because I thought it was such an interesting looking Aglaonema. And it's really cool because the markings on the leaves are very similar to that of the Philodendron Brazil. And I actually have a Philodendron Brazil, and I'm going to show you side by side what I'm talking about. So here is my Philodendron Brazil in this hand right here. And then this is the Spathonema Aglaonema. So you can see what I mean as far as the similarities in the markings of the leaves. Just wanted to kind of give you a side-by-side so you can see that. It's obviously not exactly the same, but it reminds me a lot of this Philodendron Brazil. Now, the leaves are, I would say, a darker green on the outer part, and then the middle part of the leaves have more of a lime green, but some of the leaves actually have like a cream variegation as well. I think this is one of them. Let me see if there's any others. This one right here. This is a newer leaf right here, so it's really light. Let me check the other one that I have to see if there's any more of the cream variegation that I can show you guys. So this is the other plant. This leaf right here has some of that cream variegation. And this one right here also. So I did look this up online and I didn't see much information about it. I didn't even see it on Costa Farms website, but I did see that there were quite a few plant nurseries that are selling this. They're just referring to it as like a hybrid type of Aglaonema or Chinese evergreen, but I didn't see too much other information. I wanted to know what it's a hybrid of, and the name is really interesting. Aglaonema Spathonema kind of sounds like a spathiphyllum and an Aglaonema cross, but I don't think that's possible, but that's what it made me think of right away. I bought two of them because I really like the plant a lot, and what I plan on doing is combining both of them together into one pot. I don't think I have a pot right now that I want to pot them in, so I'm going to go out looking for a nice sized pot to put these in together. I'm thinking maybe an 8 or a 10-inch pot, so maybe I'll take you guys along with me. I've been actually switching up my plant shelves right above there on the wall and adding a little bit more color. I usually use all white pots for my plants, and I decided to start adding a little bit of terracotta to the mix. Not the dark terracotta, but like the lighter color, more like the peachy terracotta. I'll show you a quick look at my shelves and how they look right now. So this is what my floating shelves are looking like right now. I've always used white pots with different sizes and textures just to kind of keep it neutral in here. But lately I've been wanting a change, and so I decided to add some of these terracotta pots. As you can see, I have 4 of them up there right now. I have my Silver Streak pothos in that one. That one's actually from Big Lots, and so was that one. I have my jade pothos in there, and then my Philodendron micans is in this one right here. I've had this one for a while. It's from Home Goods. And then I just have this one right here, which I think was an old urban jungle pot, and I have my Moonlight Trubii or Trubii Moonlight in that one. So I'm really loving the way that it looks right now, and I actually have quite a few of this lighter colored terracotta pots in my stash already from some of the urban jungle plants that I've had in the past. These are some of the other terracotta pots that I have left over in my stash. They're actually by Urban Jungle, and they're all 6-inch pots. So I'm glad I have those because I'll probably be switching over some of my 6-inch pots into those. And then I'm gonna look for an 8 to 10-inch pot to put the 2 new Aglaonema Spathonemas in. Also, I'm gonna be looking for another container to put this Aglaonema two-tone moonstone in, because what I think I'm gonna do is trim this back and let it grow new roots, because I don't like how leggy it's looking. What the heck just happened? Ooh, I don't even know if this can grow any roots at this point, but this piece just fell off. So I'm gonna keep it, but what I was saying that I was gonna do is that I'm gonna trim this back, and I'm gonna see if I can find a nice terracotta vessel to put it in. Not necessarily a pot, but like maybe some type of vase, so that I could grow some roots on this, but be able to display it in the meantime in something really nice. So I'm gonna also be on the lookout for some type of terracotta vase for this. So there's a few different stores that I'm thinking of going to look for the pots for these Aglaonemas. One is a thrift store that's in my area that I've never been to before, but I heard that it's really good and it's huge. And every time I ride by there, I see so many people in the parking lot. So I've been curious about going there. I also might stop at Home Goods and possibly Target. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit up all 3 of those places. But I'm going to take you guys along with me, and we'll just see where we end up. Okay, so the name of this thrift store is American Thrift Store 2. And it's in, I think this is Lauderhill. All right, so like I said, this is my first time here, so I really don't know what to expect. I see some home good stuff over here. So there's a lot of clothing, but then on top they have like different types of vases. This looks like an urn. There's a vase right here and some statues. Let's see if I can find anything good in here. There's also an upstairs section, so I'm gonna check that out. But I just wanna see what else they have down here so I don't miss anything. This is a nice sage bowl. $9.99. Look at that vase. I gotta get over on the other side, but what's this? This could be used as a plant stand. Let's see, $6.99 for this to lift a plant up off the floor. Jewelry box. This Eiffel Tower. Let's see how much this is. It's pretty heavy. I don't see a price on that. Oh, Is that $12.99? $2.99 for this copper container. This can be used for the propagations of the Aglaonema two-tone moonstone. Should get a basket. They have lots of baskets here on this aisle. A wine holder. So here's that stand. It's a wooden stand. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe painting it. It's pretty scratched up. They have some mugs over here. They actually have a stand over here with some plant pots. Look at this one. Let's see how much this is. $6.95 and you get 3. It looks like 4 or 5 inch pots. I got this terracotta pot, $1.99, but this isn't the color. I'm looking for more of the lighter color terracotta. Always could use these outside though for my cacti. $4.99 for 3. So I'm upstairs, and upstairs is all furniture. I see this little cart right here. It's only $12.99. It's like a lavender color, but what I was thinking is that this could be used as a potting bench. And obviously this can be painted. So looking at this, you can do the potting up here and store things on the bottom. And it's already put together. It has wheels on the bottom. This little black stand can be used as a plant stand. It's $19.99. They also have some rugs over here, some area rugs. Look at this one, $34.99. It's huge. So I ended up stopping by Walmart because I remember they had some terracotta pots that I really liked at an affordable price. Look at that sage one, so pretty for $24.97. And then they also have this really pretty green bowl right here. But as far as terracotta, they have your typical ones down here. But then they have these 2 styles. This one's $14.97 and it has the feet. It's a little darker than what I'm looking for, but this is the lighter one and it's $9.48. All right, guys, so it's the next day and I just want to show you what I got for my little trip to the thrift store and to Walmart. So the first thing that I got was from the thrift store. It's this rolling cart. And I got it at a really good deal at $12.99. And it actually has these wheels, but they do have brakes on them. So that's really good so that it can stay in place depending on where I put it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it because my idea was to have it as a potting bench outside. And it's such a nice little cart that I was like, wow, this is actually something I can use inside, but I'm not really sure where I would put it because I'm running out of space in here. So I'm thinking what I'd like to do is do a DIY potting bench and make this whole thing over. So I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is like a light lavender color. And that doesn't fit my color scheme here. So I'm thinking of painting this maybe a terracotta color and put this outside to do my potting out there. And what I'd like to do is maybe do a separate video on me making this cart over into a potting bench. So let me know in the comments if you think I should leave this inside or if I should use it as a potting bench. Now I'm gonna take it outside just to see how it measures up out there. What I'm gonna do is use one side of the wall for the potting bench and then the other side of the wall for a deck box to store like all my pots and my water hose and things like that. So let's go outside and see how this measures up. All right, so this is the wall that I want to put it on because I get a little bit of shade right here. So I place it right here just to see if it's gonna fit, and it looks like it's the perfect size. So all this stuff right here is gonna get removed because I got the deck box, and the deck box is gonna go over here on this side. So what I'm gonna do is paint this, and I'm just trying to decide on a color. I usually go with neutrals around the house, either white or black, but I really am interested in that terracotta color spray paint that I saw. I think it's by Rust-Oleum. So since I have all these terracotta pots out here in the back, I'm thinking maybe I might switch it up and paint this terracotta. And even if it didn't work out outside, the terracotta could work inside in the plant room. So at least we know it's a good fit right now. The height is perfect. And yeah, we'll see about what color we're gonna paint it. All right, so the next thing that I got from that thrift store is this wooden footstool. And like I was saying in the video, this would be a great plant stand. And I got this at a steal for $6.99, and I'm gonna tell you why. This wooden stool is actually by Ethan Allen, okay? And I looked this up online, and this thing is selling for $100 by one seller and $199 by another seller. So right away, I knew this was a great deal, and I'm so glad that I got this. Now, I actually like the wooden finish, but it is kind of scratched up. So I'm not sure if I should paint this or just leave it in its regular form. This is vintage as far as I know, so I don't want to mess up the original look if that's the case. But of course I'm gonna wipe it down and, you know, make sure I sterilize it along with this shelf as well. But this was a really good find. So the last thing that I got from my trip yesterday was this terracotta pot from Walmart. It's the Better Homes and Gardens brand. It's an 8-inch, and I actually already have one of these. I did a repotting video where I repotted my philodendron cellulum. I'll link that above. But I really love this style. It has like these waves on it, and it's the lighter color terracotta that I'm using here in my plant room. So this was, I believe, $9.98, and I'm gonna go ahead and combine those Aglaonema Spathonemas inside of this. I think it's gonna be enough space. So let me actually see what they're gonna look like in there. I just sat one of the plants inside of it just to see how it looks, and I really like it. So I'm probably gonna combine both of them inside of this pot. It does have a drainage hole, so I'll be potting it directly into this, and I'll let you guys see how that turns out. But yeah, this is everything that I got on this shopping trip to the thrift store and to Walmart. Oh, and also Lowe's, because these plants came from Lowe's. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen this new Aglaonema Spathonema in any of your stores, and if you have one in your collection. Also, if you have any information on this, because I had never heard of this before. And like I said, I haven't seen too much information online about it. but I'm really excited to add this to my collection because none of my other aglaonemas look like this. Okay, so I'm inserting this clip because I actually went out to Home Goods today and I got a couple more plant pots, and I also got this amber glass vase that I'm thinking about putting the Aglaonema two-tone moonstone propagations in. Only thing is I'm hoping that it's not too tall. But anyway, this was marked down to $8. And then I got this terracotta face planter. Has like this texture on it, and this was only $5.99. And then I also got this head planter. It has like, oh, it looks like, I wasn't sure, but it looks like it has a little crack in it. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's black and white texture. I actually have another one of these and I really like it, so I went ahead and I got another one. So there's the one I had already, and this is the new one side by side. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos where I go thrifting for plant related items, and also whether you think I should just keep this cart inside and use it as a plant stand or to store like plant supplies or anything like that, or if you think I should do the DIY potting bench for outside. I'm leaning more towards using it for the potting bench because I think I'll get more use out of it. But let me know in the comments what your vote is. Should I paint it and keep it inside here in the plant room, or should I put it outside and do a DIY potting bench video? Guys, I also wanted to mention that I have some new mugs in my online boutique. This one says Plant Lady. It's the typical terracotta color. And I also have this new one here. It's Crazy Plant Lady, and it's this really pretty bright green. So if you're interested, check out my website at islandgirlcreations.net. It's also linked down in the description box. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, and also make sure your notification buttons are on so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.